Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is the Vigilant mod for Skyrim's Special Edition. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why there was no video yesterday. That would be because there was a video recorded and fully intended to be uploaded right up until it crashed and was effectively corrupted. So I lost all of that, and I was so pissed, given that the entire recording took about 3 or so hours, that I didn't want to re-record it. It was also very late in the day, and I just didn't have the time. Now, despite that, apparently, I made a hard save here before we ended before I actually closed the game in the last episode that you guys saw. Thankfully, having made that hard save, we're back here where we last left off. Unfortunately for me, this means I now have to go through all of the stuff I did yesterday again. I really don't know how to deal with that, but we're here nevertheless. I will do my best to make sure that this is entertaining for you guys, but I really can't promise anything because I've been through the next hour and a half worth of gameplay already, and I'd really rather not fake any reactions, you know? That said, I have also installed... I was going to try and validate it based on the amount of hours, the number of hours that it took to acquire and install all of them, but I don't really see a point in that. It would be nice to crouch. So, I just today, spent about 3-ish hours installing a bunch of new mods. Mods that I'm going to hope are, useful in the game's later stages. Right. There's a lot of reading to be done, huh? I don't know if the text is supposed to be all the way over there. I find that a little annoying. Anyway, we have a note here to the Master from Marcus. Master, that wild elf who arrived recently seems to be negatively affecting your son. I think I saw him playing with the dogs in the courtyard this morning, muttering a strange spell to them. I'm sure that wild elf taught him this. He's weird and may have an adverse impact on the future of young Master Julius. I'd like it if you would consider dismissing him. Now, among the things that we installed was I'd already downloaded the UI change, but I think I may actually want that extra carry weight. Anyway, as I was saying, one of the things was that I got was I'm gonna go ahead and take this, this, and this. Was a UI change, and I hope you guys actually, enjoy this one. This is actually pretty nice. It does some neat stuff. What was I looking for? Lock picking, right? I also just activated the... Oh. Weird. Had to be that, right? Oh, it's this one, pickpocketing. So now we have an extra 50 carry weight. As I was saying, I activated the Ordinator mod. Oops, that's not good. I activated the Ordinator mod, so now I've got some slightly more interesting perks than I did before. This is a dead end, sort of. Right, and there should be a door around here somewhere. Oh, this is unfortunate. Thankfully, this Master Invisibility spell actually lasts 300 seconds. I spaced because I was thinking about something else. Oh, there's the door. No wonder. Well, I have to wait for this guy to go either way. Remember that interacting with anything while I'm using an invisibility spell causes the invisibility to cancel. So I have to preemptively... Right. I have to preemptively... So, yeah, he won't be able to come this way. I need to deal with this one first. Oh, also of note is the... Also of note is the autocast mod that I picked up. Oh dear. The autocast mod basically allows me to hotkey spells, basically of any kind, really. Of course, I don't have access to very many keys given where my hand placement is on the keyboard, so I had to use a modifier with the shift key, which hopefully won't introduce any complications. It shouldn't, because it only causes you to sprint. I also added a whole host. Oh, we should go upstairs now. I also added a whole host of... I may as well grab the heart while I'm here. Oops. I actually... Well, I'm not visible, but... I added a whole bunch of spells or mods related to unarmed combat for later on. Pretty sure this should work. Yeah. Another one of the... Oh. Right. Poor Clifford. One of the perks I got from the Ordinator... From the Ordinator's... I think it was... Sneak Tree? Pretty sure it's from the Sneak Tree. Allows me to reset enemy awareness if I stand still for 8 seconds. Yesterday the young master threw some sort of black doll into the pond in mischief. It's unnatural, shining so awfully black in the water. I'd remove it myself, but I hurt my back recently, so I'd like you to do this. Of course, I'll pay you back for this favor. I received a bottle of the finest quality wine from our master. Shall we drink it together tonight? Should be safe in here. What do I even have on this? Actually, I remember I did not set... It's an illusion, right? Okay. So, I wanted to... Actually... And then... Yeah, that's fine. So I do need to put this back on. It is M, right? I wonder why the sneak attacks do differing damage. Oh, this is a thing that happens. See, the sneak attack for that one was 2.8 times the damage rather than just a flat 3. Should be able to... Keep in mind when you're fighting these guys that their upper body hitbox is basically untouchable. The kill cam would have you believe otherwise, as it makes the arrow travel towards its upper body. Should die, right? No, I still see... Its health bar. Missed. Ooh, but it does sell for a pretty penny. I can't shoot through the walls of that particular area. again, for those who are just coming into this and have no idea why I'm collecting these human hearts, it's because they're used to not only craft, but I'm assuming here to also upgrade the gear that's crafted with them. I already got that heart, and I'm not able to get to that guy's body. So, picking these up is a good idea, even though I don't really have any intention of actually crafting the gear necessary that makes them necessary. Because most of it's, no, all of it's just heavy armor. That damage is no joke. Ooh. Ow. Last time I did this, he did not attack me. Here we have poor Mizak. We'll go with... which one was the better choice? Let's go with this one. You told me you stopped taking skooma. But why did I see you wandering the hallways last night mumbling to yourself? You even claimed that you've seen the ghost of Lady Bruant. I hope a 3-month salary cut will bring you back to your senses. I also expect you to get rid of any and all skooma you may still have. If I ever see you like this again, I'll have to convince our master to throw you out of the mansion. I only want the best for you, Mizak. Signed, Lamthor. Then we have Mizak's note. Mizak's shears cut everything. A tree trunk or the armor of a mud crab. And the soft flesh is simplicity itself. I assume he was high when he wrote that. Because these are just embalming tools. Unless there's more going on with that note than I realize. Alright. And so we've been returned to the mansion. The totem cleansed. It's not going to bring these dogs back, but that's not really my problem now, is it? Let's do this. Now, since I did all of this yesterday, I should still remember where all of the necessary things are. Or all of the important things. This key actually relates to the door right next to me, right here. I don't want to deal with that door just yet. Instead, I want to head back downstairs. Should be a door that opens this way. No, not yet. There it is. Those of you with keen ears may have noticed the frankly audible sound of a nearby totem. That's because it's upstairs just above us. There's another door that opens. Pretty sure this is Mizak's. The true Khajiit do skooma only 3 times a day. Mizak broke this rule and decided to do skooma for the 4th time in the middle of the night. This was not good. Mizak saw a ghost of Lady Bruant in the hallway. Khajiit promises to do skooma only 3 times a day from now on. And that's really all that's in here. Right, upstairs now. We can get there from here. Oh, right. Not another note from Izak. I don't think I saw this one. Mizak's nose tells him there's a hidden door behind the back wall of the mistress's room. He bets there's a lot of skooma behind it. Right, so that room up there belongs to what's her face, Julia. It's kind of annoying that the font is over, or the text is over there, all the way on the left-hand side of the screen rather than in the center. No real point to use it now since I just have to open this door here. Sheesh. Oh, that goddamn noise. Oh, I'm calm. I'm calm. So, here we have the unfortunate corpse of Bartholo. Nice. Thankfully, since the ghosts can't open doors, or ghouls I should probably call them, and they have no idea that I'm here. Yes, they do. Hey, I actually like that stealth indicator. At the very bottom of the screen, you'll see that white dot. So long as the recording actually works out like I intend, you should be able to see it. As long as it's just a dot, that means I'm basically invisible. But a ring gradually spreads out from the center, telling me that I've been detected. Even though they have no idea where I am, it is still really unnerving to hear that in my ear. Despite how it sounds. Ooh, frick. I can't shoot through this, so I have to wait until he passes. Also, don't try and shoot these guys in the torso either. Leave that for the kill cam. They have the same hitbox issues as the other guys. Oh great, they resist leech seed. Beautiful. I don't have any access to better spells. At least not right now. I just hate that these are limited to being engraved on arrows of the same element. Guess we could go... Creeping Cold. What else? Frost Arrow and... what is it? Yeah. Arcane Fight. Nice. I don't know. I don't think it should be too hard for you guys to see this. Oh. Yeah, I definitely messed up there. It's M. Forward and left. No? Neat. Frankly, I'm ashamed of myself for not having activated the Ordinator mod sooner. There's nothing this way. It's not like it takes a whole lot to make the perks better than they were in the vanilla game, but still, I think we need this. We should have some company down here somewhere. There it is. Oh, this one had the sickle, or the spike? Great Spike, that's the name of it. Wish I could get that. Oh, and then there's this. I've actually got a trick that works decently well for this, but with like a 50% chance of screwing up and just dying instantly. I don't need to be crouched now. Now, this trick itself is actually rather simple. You see these protrusions here? You can basically ride these all the way down the wall, as long as you're able to keep the rhythm together. Attempt to stand on it, you'll eventually slide outward and drop down. Push in against the wall and you should catch on the next one and then slide down and do it over and over until you get to the bottom. That said, it's not that easy while you're this high up. But as you can see, as I said, it is viable. To dang it. It hit him. Oh, that is... Oh, that is finger licking good. Now, since that threat has been dealt with, we have a lot less to worry about. Thing is, I still am really not all that comfortable with using that trick to get down. Of course, it should work best in the corners. I can't get to that corner. If I tried that, I'll most likely slip off. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Oh. It's kind of annoying. It's all about the geometry, kids. Sunil. Okay. This one. I don't think I should do that. Okay. I know what to expect from this already. But frankly, I'm pretty sure you can just walk through here without a problem. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Now, why would I want to go through there without waking any of them up? There are 4 of them, to be perfectly clear. It doesn't matter in the slightest whether I do or don't. What the frick? I do want to check whether they have any good potions, or poisons, I mean. I decided to switch the UI mod out because the other one was just buggy in a way I didn't really care for. Yeah, I'm going to leave that open. And so, we have our boss fight. Now, I say that, but, you know, I'm an archer, so didn't expect to kill him in a single shot. I even added a mod that made armor stronger, even for NPCs. I don't remember the name of it. I think it was True Armor. Pretty sure that's it. He should have been harder to beat this time. Last time it took a number of shots to actually take him down. I don't know why it only took the one. Devastating blast of raw magicka that deals 400 points of magic damage in a large area, but can hit the caster. I don't have 400 points worth of health. Right. We have this to deal with. There it is. I know Julia's around here too. Let's get out of here before she gets back. Right. Oh dear. Just look at the wall. It's perfectly fine. Don't look at it. No, we actually need to go the other way, don't we? No, this is fine. We need to go this way. Julia's room is right up here. All the pages are covered with the word die. The original content of the journal can no longer be deciphered. Yeah, so that's... yeah, it's not lying. Now, this one is a bit of a long read, so I'm going to go ahead and summarize it for you guys. What happens is this. Apparently, Marcus was having an affair. The woman he was having an affair with actually isn't named. Anyway, despite that, he's considering, not merely considering, but he's actually going to divorce his wife, as it's stated right here in frankly, the very first page. He's going to break up with his wife, in a sense, and, well, the woman he's having an affair with is actually I'm not sure if she's a prostitute or what. They don't actually say. Nevertheless, he's apparently so smitten with this woman because of her appearance and, you know, her assorted skills, that he eventually spends, I believe it's 10,000 septims to set her free. Of course, then he has to explain to his wife what happened to the 10,000 septims he spent and what he spent them on. But it never really comes to that because things actually go sideways for him from that point. See, the woman gets pregnant. He's really not happy about that fact because, I mean, it's not like that's what happens when you have sex, but far be it from me to state the obvious. So the woman doesn't want to get rid of the child. He throws a hissy fit. The woman goes to the Jarl that oversees the land that he, has his home on. And he is forced to then pay 100,000 septims to, what is it? There it is. He then has to pay 100,000 septims to pay for her living expenses. And now he has to explain that to his wife too. So the woman goes on and anyway continues, she goes on to have his son anyway. It's never actually stated what happens to the woman past that. Nor, as I said before, is her name actually ever mentioned. I'm sure it's not Patricia. Patricia was a servant girl who was found having hanged herself. I do suppose I could flip through the pages for you guys if you want to pause the game, pause the video and read it for yourselves. I like this mod. Yeah, it's not like there was any reason for me to go back anyway. Oh, right, they're all gone now. Nevertheless, that leaves us with this. Julia's letter to Marcus. I'm leaving you today. I'm taking Julius with me. Goodbye, Marcus. Signed, Julia. Seems like the natural conclusion to his escapades and series of, frankly, ill-advised... Ill-advised what? Decisions. Yeah, that would have to be it. So, I don't know how you guys are going to have to deal with this, because your builds can differ. But, as we all well know, I'm an archer, and I don't care about playing fair. What? Where did my arrow go? Missed. Sloppy. I'm running out of stamina absurdly fast for having 260 of it. Something is adding greater drain to my stamina than it should be. I'm not sure which mod might be doing it. Keep in mind, these guys, again, don't have an upper body hitbox, so you have to aim for their scraggly little legs. And of course, once you hit that guy, you piss her off. Over here is where you want to deal with her if you're an archer. So, keep in mind that she deals a significant amount of damage. Like, she is not to be messed with. So if you can line of sight her, and that fits with your build, go with it, because she will insta-give you if she gets you out in the open. Unless you've got, like, armor, defense, but that business is for pussies. Where the frick did she go? Oh dear. Oh, that'll... God dang it. Yeah, so see, you go too far out, you end up underwater and you can't do anything anyway. But this is the perfect place to stage your offense, if that's your thing. Unexpected. Out of everything I expected to happen, I did not expect to die to those things. That's a new one for me. That's right, investigate. Beautiful. Now let's quick save so we never have to do that again. And all we have to do is Connect our arrow to his hip bone. Come on, clean shot. What? I hate arcane archery sometimes. Right, if she does this, you need to run. I can't. There we go. Much better. I don't think that hit her. Yeah, it hit the frickin' hitbox on this meat tower. Nope, not breathing on me. That's a new one. Ow! Skank? And I didn't even freaking hit her. And then once she's seriously wounded, she lands down here. I hope that doesn't kill me. Oh my god. Well, it was worth a try. Nope. Uh-uh. Ow. You know, the only thing that would make this fight better is if she actually summoned new adds to replace the ones you killed over there. Come get some, Julia. Now, I have no idea if I'm supposed to take this or not. I would imagine not, so since there was no value in doing it last time, I'm going to leave it this time. And I'm going to check these guys for poison. And here lies Julia herself. That doesn't open, so there's really nothing else to stay here for. Oh, I was crouched.
What a stubborn guest you are.
I don't like you.
Why couldn't you just die?
Dick. Oh crap, the freaking charge on my bow has run out. Good enough. Whew. Oh, yeah. And then there's this. You may have been wondering where poor Julius's body, or where poor Julius himself was. Well, here's your answer. It seems young Julius Bruin sacrificed his own life in a cursed ritual. A strong spell lies on the dagger next to him, and there is no doubt that this is the source of the curse hanging over the mansion. Here we have Julius's note. And before you wonder, no, there's nothing else for you to do here. This is really all that you can do. All of the doors are locked and closed. There's nowhere else you can go. You have to dispel the dagger. Ah. Oh, my archery increased. Nice. So, as you may have noticed, we kind of can't get out of here. Kid's dead, but door's on fire. We don't touch those. So we have no choice but to talk to this dickhead.
Fragile. How very fragile mortals are. Fragile. How very fragile mortals are.
So, was all of this your, frankly, heavy-handed work as well?
Molag Bal only brought alms to the starving. Why blame me when you should be thanking me? I am a miracle as well as the Emperor. But above all, I am the bread The bread for the starving of this world.
Yeah, sure, okay. Just gonna go ahead and press X on that one. So, why do you play with people as if they were just puppets?
Because you disgust me. It infuriates me when I see the WeArEuS inside you.
So you're jealous.
I despise all of creation, all of Mundus. And I despise you insignificant mortals most of all. So brilliant in your goodness, your innocence. I will devour you and all the WeArEuS. I will never stop until everything is mine.
So you're jealous and greedy. Good to know. But why are you here?
I am here to save you. Not much longer now, and you will be incinerated by the flames of Julius's hatred. This child's hatred is strong. Its flames will not go out until they burn you to ashes. Even LeMay's hatred was nothing like this. This is why Molag Bal is offering you a helping hand.
Yeah, no.
And yet you pray to the divines? Stendarr will not lift a finger to save your pathetic skin. It is his wish that you burn and die here. The Aedra are weak. Nothing but illusion. They cannot feed the starving. They cannot warm the freezing. But I, Molag Bal, am different. I offer you salvation. I can show you a miracle. I will continue to extend my hand to you until your flesh and bones are turned to cinders. I will be here.
Yeah, go ahead and have fun with that. So, as he said, we have no choice but to either accept his help or die here. I still don't know what it's like to accept his help. Guess I'm gonna just die then. And so we find ourselves back in the Temple of Stendarr. No idea why she's over here looking so sassy, so let's find out what she wants.
Did you finish your prayers?
Yeah. Tell me about my mission again.
The keeper of this temple went to the Bruant mansion and still hasn't returned. I want you to find out what happened. I have no idea what could be going on there, so please be careful.
And, as she said, we have indeed truly lost a shell. Our archer, our starter, our glass cannon. It's kind of rough, but at the same time I kind of enjoy it. I actually appreciate it, in fact. For one thing, it allows me to start a new character. We just created this one. Her name is pronounced Glory, despite the fact that it's spelled a completely different way. Now, aside from that, we're going to end it here. I have no idea where the actual gameplay ended. I spent a little bit messing around with some of the character presets that I had. Thankfully, I didn't end up spending an hour and a half on it this time like I did in the previous, well, when I last recorded. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will, of course, be back with more of the Vigilant mod tomorrow. Now, keep in mind, the Vigilant mod is to be followed up by Glenmoril and then Unslad. I believe that's the correct order. I'll have to check before I start on the next mod anyway. But it is important to note that there is something coming out next week, which is likely going to interrupt the upload frequency of this particular mod. Now, we will be playing them both. We will be playing them both and continuing to record and upload them. However, for Vigilant, even once it's done and we've moved on to the next quest mod, this will be moved to the earlier time slot, and it will alternate, its uploads will alternate off and on with some other game. Who knows what it'll be. Right now I'm figuring it's probably just going to be Vigilant and Ender Lilies for now. Though I need to find somewhere to slide Scarlet Nexus in, because I want to keep recording that as well. I tell you what the game is that we're expecting, but I don't want to ruin that for myself, you know? Well, for you guys. I know what it is already. Some of you may even be aware of it, which, in that case, good for you. Now, again, that does not come out until next week, but we will be swapping that one to the position, or the time slot that Vigilant currently sits in. So just be ready for that, and be on the lookout for Vigilant as well, because it will still be uploaded, and we will be moving promptly from Vigilant once it's done on to the next mod. So there will be plenty more videos to look forward to. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.